Twitch! Welcome to Friday. And if you're at work and you use Microsoft, I'm sorry. Hello everyone. How's it going? Why do my bangs get all messed up again? Why does my hair want me to have a middle part? I don't understand. I know that's a thing for kids these days. But not this kid. Not this adult woman. There we go. Oh, it's just getting worse. Sammy, save us. I'm so tired of seeing Dawntrail hate around. Well, I'm here. Okay, I'm so getting tired of this. I'm here to save you by having good takes about Dawntrail. Dawntrail's good. Have I gotten very far in it? No. Am I objectively right about it being good? Yeah, I am. This is a special nightmare of mine. Good enough. Honestly, I'm a little shaggy. I need a haircut. I think I have one. Okay, and then it just does this again. I hate this. Whose idea was it to have hair? Ah, close enough. Anyway, I need a haircut. That's what I need. To get this stuff trimmed. Chopped off. Anyway. Aside from my bangs, Dawntrail's good. Look, I told you guys this was going to be another Stormblood, right? Final Fantasy players can't see peak when it's right in front of them. Stormblood was peak, and so is Dawntrail, and people are mad about it. I'm sure it's not, like, perfect. Somehow I'm on the other side of the trench this time. Damn. Cries likes something? She's not just complaining about it the whole time? Whoa! I'm kidding. This is a foundational story, not a capstone story. Won't have a big impact a capstone story would have. Well, like, yeah, and, like, also, like, do you want everything to be Shadowbringers? Because then Shadowbringers isn't all that special now, is it? Like, everything can't be Shadowbringers. Sorry, I hate Endwalker, as a reminder. Does that work? Yeah, you also have to hate Shadowbringers, though. That's a requirement. But no, like, yeah, Shadowbringers is, like... It seems like nobody can move on from it, so anything that's not it, people hate. Just the parts of the Ranjit and Yulmore, Lamal. Ah, that's fair. Sadly, a lot of people want endless escalation. My hot take on that is I feel like a lot of modern media, and especially shonen anime, has absolutely, like, brain rotten people to like a little like blender, like on their brain, and people can't understand why things aren't done in certain ways. Like the whole endless escalation thing, right? Or like power scaling or stuff like that. Like people get real weird about it. That's because like there's just a lot of schlock that uses it a lot, so it's like familiar to people, you know? I wanted more detail while a lot of people were complaining that they wanted it to be trimmed down. Weird. Also, hi, Arla. Wow. And a point being is I think a lot of people have really weird expectations for Dawntrail and for FF14 in general, and are trying to make it something that it's very much not. I think it encourages them to do more down the line. Hey, I'm sure I'm an FF14 summer vacation. Hell yeah. No, I mean, like, it's fun. I don't know. Like, I don't know how you could not enjoy it.
Glad to finally be able to catch a stream again.
Glad to see heroes. 40 months. Did you know that 4 times 70 is 40 times one subscriber? It's gonna poggers. How are you? How's it going? Hopefully good. It's good to see ya. Welcome to our Dawntrailing. No, Max Pack is perfect, except for like Shadowbringers, right, guys? That one has no flaws. I'm kidding, of course. In fact, I'm being a little bit bitter about it, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I think I don't get what people want sometimes. I got my modern glam. Hell yeah. Leveling your cat lady alt? Nice. I'm Dawntrailing. Eris, you're so pretty. People want to complain about something. I'm the biggest Shadowbringer sip and I will fight people that say it's perfect. Unlikely story. Obviously people want a dating sim. Well, I mean, I do want to be able to smooch a Zero right on the lips. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I agree with you, Sheaves. I'm really glad they went with something new, too. And, like, ultimately, why not? Like, what's wrong with trying to go for, like, a new kind of, like... Again, do people just want Shadowbringers, too? Like, you know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe we should do something different, perhaps. Maybe that way. Oh, like I'm still not used to the map change. There's the first. And a lot of the world did get obliterated. Damn, dude. Rough. Where are these clouds? Get them out of here. Anyway. I mean, I know someone wants to smooch Baku Jaja, but... Oh yeah, the FF14 celebrity. Baku Jaja's baby girl. Honestly, happy for her. I do not want to smooch Baku Jaja. Bakul Jaja. Not even a little bit, actually. All the voice actors have started following her too. That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. I've seen quite a bit. Excuse me. But yeah, no, I'm really liking what they're doing with the game. I think Dawntrail is like perfect. I really have not gotten super far, so it's really hard for me to like comment on much of the game thus far. But if like the vibes continue, I can say it's probably gonna be like one of my favorite X packs, if not like my favorite. Hi sub. How are you? Oh, I'm getting licked by a cat. Oh, oh wow. I'm actually excited about the patches. I don't know, like I said, my favorite X pack is Stormblood, which is an unpopular opinion for many people. But I really liked the vibes. I really liked a lot of stuff going on in Stormblood. And I think Dawntrail is going to give me... I think Dawntrail's on track to give me better vibes, with less bullshit. Stormblood did have good vibes. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, it's fun, like the thing I really like about FF14, the thing I really like about the Warrior of Light is I love the sense of adventure. I love the sense of, like, we are just kind of some guy kind of going through the world trying to help people and to improve people's lives in very tangible ways, in very even mundane ways occasionally. I love us being built up as a hero and a hero for everyone. I think that's really, really cool. Hi, Kevin. I also really prefer us as the hero and not us as the god. And I would even argue that's one of the things that made Stormblood, or that made Shadowbringers good, is that we were the hero through most of it. Not all of it. But a lot of people seem to really prefer the, like, oh no, I have to go, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Or Kapacha? No, Kapacha. Yeah, I gotta go to Kazumaka. Okay, I'm going the right way. I prefer Endwalker because of how the story mishmashed with what was happening in real life, so definitely touched on me personally. Oh, I mean, that's fair. Showing your allowed us to explore the strain of being a hero, but also, like, rise from that strain? Yeah, yeah. No, and that was cool. But that's, like, the good part of Shadowbringers, but a lot of people won't bring that up. Makes the Warrior of Light compelling. They're a hero, but they're not invincible. Yeah, exactly. Completely agree. But like I said, I think a lot of people don't talk about that. A lot of it is focused on, like, the Ancients and, like, Asm and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be real, like, while I think that is cool to a degree, like, I'm not sure it was entirely necessary. I like Asm, I like the idea of it, but I think a lot of how it was presented in, like, post-patches and towards the end of Shadowbringers, along with Endwalker, I was just kind of like, this is a lot, guys. I prefer the more, like, grounded stories. The more grounded stories with more, like, normal villains, right? That's kind of what I'm looking for. And that's what I think is, where 14 is at its best. That's why I like Stormblood so much, is because, like, the enemy we were fighting was a human enemy. We were fighting the Garlean Empire, right? We were fighting the Garlean Empire, we were fighting Xenos, right? We were fighting these characters that are not so pie in the sky. They're not so pie in the sky. Favorite villain? Like overall villain? Out of all the stories? I like some more cosmic villains, but I like some of the more grounded villains, but I don't really want every one of them, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. My favorite villain is Xenos. Yeah, I love Xenos. He's my favorite by far. I really like him. I mean, I like Emmett too, but like I'm a be real and be like, Emmett was barely a villain in Shadowbringers. He like popped in for the last level of MSQ and was like, "Woo, got your cat boy," and like that was it, you know. So like I do appreciate him, I do like him, but he is not even the main antagonist of Shadowbringers. What is it for you with Xenos? What do I love about Xenos? Is that what you're asking? He's juicy. He's very pretty. But the thing I like about Xenos is that Xenos is a very realistic villain. And that he is pretty much the only person the Warrior of Light has ever, like, been seriously challenged by. I mean, you could make an argument like Emmett and like Endsinger and like there's like other, you know, there's been big battles and stuff, but Xenos is like the only person to have canonically beaten you more than once, even, right? And he does it off of just being strong, right? Just kind of like how you are also strong. He's a phenomenal parallel to you as a Warrior of Light and is very similar to you in many ways. But I really like a villain who can match us pound for pound, and Xenos can. And I think that's really, really quite cool. Plus, like I said, he's realistic. Like that type of person exists, and you can see why he exists. You can see how the Empire manufactured him, right? And I also like him because he's just a bit simple. I mean, he's a very complex character, but he's very simple motivations. And I like that. Sometimes that's nice, you know? So, yeah, that's why I like Xenos. I really do think he's been one of the best villains because for someone who, as the Warrior of Light, like, again, is consistently, I'm gonna be real, not really challenged. Like, having somebody to actually challenge us is cool. It's very cool. Will make a lot of sense, but I hope we never get another like him, because that would cheapen him. Oh, I agree. Yeah, I don't want another Xenos. I don't think it would work. In fact, they tried to do that. I forgot about that. They tried to do that. That's what Ranjit is. Ranjit is Xenos too. And Ranjit sucks. He's terrible. He's an awful villain. But yeah, he's even a Reaper. Like... Yeah, oh, you want me so bad you have to bite down my own throat speech was wild and I love him for it. Same. Fucking insane. I love it. You forgot about Ranjit? Don't worry, everyone else did. No one remembers him because he's such a bad villain, even though he's in a lot of the story. Dude is in, like, the majority of the story. He's, like, one of the main bad guys of Shadowbringers, and one you encounter multiple times, but everyone forgets about him because he's such a bad villain. Yeah. I like to think the confrontation with Xenos at the end of the Warrior coming where like he really enjoys fighting against a worthy foe, not the violent sense that Venus does, but as a test of his own skill. Hell yeah. I agree. I like to be challenged by someone again, but I don't need to necessarily be a person, but a situation like they're generally struggling with and they can't respond with power or gravitas. I am always down for putting the Warrior of Light or our Superman character in a situation where they can't just beat their way out of it. Which I think in many reasons is exactly what Dawntrail is. A lot of the stuff we're doing in Dawntrail so far is not stuff the Warrior of Light can solve with their fists. Which I think is cool. I like those kinds of problems. I like the thinky-thonky problems. I said my favorite moments of the story has been the Warrior of Light has been vulnerable usually. Yeah. No, I agree. Oh yeah. And the challenge feel more satisfying to overcome, for sure. But like, we can be challenged in a myriad of ways that is not a contention of our own power. Something in from the cold. In from the cold is a good example. That's pretty cool. It is a cool duty. I really like it. The bit after the innocence trial? Yeah. No, that's good too. You can also say that Dawntrail has problems that are not for the Warrior of Light to solve, which I also think is cool. And I think ties into the challenging the Warrior of Light, right? It challenges their restraint, their patience, right? And that's cool that, like, it's very cool that we get to be, and I said this last stream, that we get to be the Auron to Wiklamat's, like, Yuna or Titus, right? We get to be the wise, very powerful mentor who just kind of is in the background to give mystical, like, you know, good advice, and then also to beat up anything that actually gets in our way. It's very, very cool. And I really like us being the cool mentor character. It's very fun. Never thought of that connection. It's something I really like. I feel like R now with those round glasses that seem to fuck with Vera more than they should help. I'm not convinced to not have her wearing them. I feel like that he could have done wizard shit, but he chose to dig up an antique revolver for drama points. Hell yeah. Pre-Imperial Garlean revolver. Hell yeah. It has to look fancy. Uncle Matt, don't worry, I have a contingency plan. Points at the Warrior of Light. Hell yeah. Nah, I mean, I think it's cool. I think that's really cool. And I think that's a fun challenge, too. I'm all for challenges that we face that we have to solve with our brains or with our compassion, that we can't just beat our way through. Like, I'm all down for those. Give us a good mystery. Give us a good mystery to solve or something, right? You can't usually beat those down with your fists, right? Like, stuff like that, you know? So, yeah. That's what I think is, like, the best part of, like, FF14 and being, like, a Warrior of Light and stuff. And also why I like Xenos. Even though, you know, he is about violence, he's also, again, a problem that you can't just solve with your fists. Not quite. Anyway. We should probably do the MSQ, huh? Probably. Okay. Oh, wait, do you guys need a review? I don't think I did the review yet. She's wearing the same shirt I am. She has sleeves. I mean, that's blood. Watch this guy and clues came out of him. My work's IT department is still dealing with the fall from this morning. I'm not surprised, Storm. I am not surprised. Sounds about right. Anyway, for those of you that were not here last time on Final Fantasy XIV, what we did was we had to secure an alpaca for Wiklamat. We'd made some good progress already, which was kind of poggers.
Unleash the time distortion. Surely I cannot be here that long.
Deb, thank you so much for the 45 months. She's the 5 times. 9 is 45. Yeah. That's poggers. Yippee! So Zumi story so far reviews are the tarot readings of FF14. Yes! Thank you, Punchy Bag. So, last time on FF14, we had to get Wuklamot an alpaca. So we were going about getting her an alpaca. It was going pretty well, because we were hanging out with the Pelu Pelu, and they were like, ooh, mercantile business. And we made some friends and made excellent trade! Excellent trade! And we kept doing that. And that was pretty cool. We were doing a really good job. We're making a lot of excellent trades. Making a lot of money. Gave a guy a shirt. Gave a guy a tool. Did some harvesting. Learned that no one here likes Wuklamot. Except for, like, Meblu. She's cool. We like her. So, eventually we made enough excellent trades, that we were able to get what we needed. And the one guy was all like, whoa, yeah, I guess I didn't expect you to get me this alcohol. But, you can have your saddle. But yeah, anyway, I still support Zoral Jaja because he's cool and I love violence and war. And we're like, bro, dude. And he's like, I don't know, get fucked. And then he gave us the saddle. But then Zoral Ja came back and he had a golden alpaca because they're real? They're real? Anyway, he got a golden alpaca and he's like, I'm so cool. I'm the best, actually. And then the one guy was like, okay, well, here's your keystone. And Zoral Ja's like, I'm literally not even going to talk to you directly because you're not worth my time. Goodbye. And then, you know, Wuklamot's like, hey, dude. Hey, hi, brother. Hey, what's up? And he's all like, I don't care about you. And then we're like, dude, where do you get off? What is your fucking deal? And he's like, you're all wasting your time. Because the only way that we can find peace in this world is if we unite it through force. And we go, dude, the Garlean Empire? What? And I think Alizé said that. And then he's like, I won't make the same mistakes as the Garlean Empire. And we're like, okay, all right, buddy. And then leaves. And we go, wow, so he's like evil. Evil. And an idiot. Cool, I guess. And then we go off to send Wuklamot off to get the alpaca because she has to do it by herself. So we set up a little campsite. We talk about Urnville. Urnville reveals that he's transgender and also left here some time ago to find gender. And we get some Urnville backstory finally. He's still here, you know, he's doing stuff. And we're all like, wow. So that was kind of cool. Wuklamot eventually does come back with an alpaca that does not want to spit on her. And she has faced her fears. She's also very tired. So we rest up, we take the alpaca and Wook back. She gets the keystone, everyone goes, woo! And then Meblu's like, hey, I think I want to be a traitor to her dad. And her dad's like, yeah, you should do that. And she's like, wow. And everyone's happy. And yay, we did it. First trial complete. So we go, all right, time to hang out with the birds. And we go to the bird town. It was raining and everyone was sad. And everyone's still sad because there's going to be no festival. Because all their reeds are poisoned. But we get here and we meet Breedable Catboy #1. And we also meet Bukul Jaja. So they get here and Bukul Jaja is all like, I want to beat you to death, person giving me the keystone. And Grandma Bird was all like, well, if you do that, you'll be cast out. You'll be disqualified, bitch. So, no. And he's like, oh, I wanted to beat you to death. For the stone. And then Kona's like, my pocket protector. And then she explains that the trial is to help recover their reeds, matters of agriculture. Bukul Jaja goes to follow Kona, who already had his calculator out, and calls Wuklamot Miss Mittens, which is a bit insensitive, maybe racially insensitive, I'm not 100% sure. So then we're left to kind of look around and discover things. And we discover that they may be imbuing Aether with their little parade. their little float, and that may have something to do with the reeds themselves. Magic. And yeah, that's the summary. Any questions? First we completed the trials out in front of the couple levels. You know what I mean? Yeah. We all caught up. We love our Wookiee. I love Wook-Lamont. She's so sweet. She's so pretty. Want to kiss her on the lips. Brilliant. All questions were answered. Thank you. Hell yeah. Though I think Wook-Lamont is actually quite a bit younger than Eris. I want her hair. Her hair's really nice. Her little, like... I don't want to call it like a... It's kind of like a mullet. Kind of. I mean, she's got a lot of braids in there, though. She's so cool. She's so kibby. Hell yeah. The shipwright's name is Wook-Evu. Oh, like Wook-Lamont. A Jabral who only moved... Oh, because he's a Jabral. Moved to Kozamaku a few days ago, but he's since mastered our customs to almost frightening degree. Especially strict when it comes to manners, so make sure to offer him a proper Hanu-Hanu greeting. We want you to offend him right before asking for a favor. Proper Hanu-Hanu greeting. Oh, that one! Don't worry, I remember how it goes. Then we shouldn't have any problems. So to Beckby, to the east of here. Oh, we do get her age range later. Interesting. I'm curious what it is, because I feel like she's younger than Eris. Eris is in her 30s now, I believe. Hi, Kia. I love the music. Oh, what are these? Here, they're just, verbs. No, motorcycle. This is gonna stay. Looks cozy. I forgot to talk to Wook-Lamont. Dr. Beckby, village of all, lives to the Kozamaku or Toliolo, welcome here alongside the Hanu. That's Wook-Evu. He lives and works when the House of Water is high, at the top of a large tree nearby. Follow me, but I should warn you, the climb up the stairs can be challenging. I forgot to talk to Wook-Lamont. No. Oh well. Before I speak to the other character, yeah, I kind of miss it sometimes too. Alpacas, they're so cute. Oh wow, those are so, Aether Current. Find my Aether Currents. Nice. Remember, we're on the lookout for aether currents, guys. It got really quiet as I started climbing. Oh, there's the music. God, could you imagine climbing this backless stairs? Could you imagine doing this? Like... So I'm floating. I think I'd perish. Like, all the way up here? Damn. But it's also, well, you'll find out soon enough. Hold on the rail or crawl. It's not to be rude in any case. Oh, Kalili. Oh, Kalili. Oh, Kalili.
What do you want with me?
Oh, no, don't do that. Come on, Wook.
Right. The greeting.
Come on, Wook. Come on, girl. Lama T, let's go, baby.
Oh, Kali.
Oh, Kali!
Oh, okay, she did it right. Woo! Oh, Kali! Why are they staring at each other?
Good. You brought your manners with you.
That's a good line. You brought your manners with you?
When you know Kanu, do as the Hanu do. For a country as diverse as ours, the preservation of harmony demands that we respect the cultures of all peoples who call it home.
That's good advice.
Well, that explains your familiarity with Hanu customs. And you speak truth, of course. To live together means to learn about each other.
Ah, I appreciate an open mind. In fact, I get the sense we've met before. You're Wook Lamont. Oh, what an unexpected honor for old Wook. Here I am prattling on about manners, and I've gone and insulted the third promise herself. There is no excuse for this betrayal of etiquette.
Oh, poor guy. I love him.
Please, take up your axe and claim my impudent head.
Will not? Keep your head.
I will not! Oh, this is great. This is so silly.
I hate formalities anyway, so forget about it, alright?
All right then, consider it forgotten.
That was fast! Consider it forgotten.
How prompt.
How prompt. This is some Hildebrand comedy right here. I love it.
We're actually here about the Ihihana float. It's in bad shape, and we need you to craft new carrying poles and a new eye. I'm told you work with Uyuipo wood and a certain kind of stone? Abokisha?
Bokisha.
That I do. But while I would like nothing more than to offer my services, I just used the last I had of both those materials.
Oh yeah, I love Wokevu.
My lumber in particular went to fixing homes damaged by the recent storm. I'll need 10 days or so to restock.
We can't wait that long. If you tell me where to go, I'll gather them myself.
What? Send the third promise out on an errand like some common lackey? That's utterly unconscionable. A gross violation of social protocol.
I heard this guy is autistic. Yeah, a little bit. I love him.
I told you not to worry about such things.
She's just like, yeah.
All right then. I shan't worry a whit.
Dun, dun.
What's with your Hanu friend there?
I am festival leader this season, and have come along to oversee the float's repair. As strange as it may sound, Wuklamat and her friends believe the float is an arcane focus, meant to encourage the growth of our struggling reeds.
Too many Hanu have forgotten, it seems. But that is indeed the true purpose of the lifting of wings. Your education is impressive, Third Promise.
Well, maybe a little.
Maybe a little.
Allow me to show you where to procure Uyuipo.
Oyo Weepo.
We can leave the Abokisha to your friends, I presume? Take yourself to Cave Kikitola, or thereabouts, and you should find the stones you need.
I've been there once or twice. I can guide you.
Sure. God, Eris, you're
that
beautiful.
should save us some time.
All right then. Let's get moving.
Why is he trailing us? Bro's got informants.
Chosen one of your rivals is making progress.
Ihihana, you say? Should our first choice fail to deliver, it might be wise to let this play out. The third-rate promise is making herself useful after all.
I like that he's got goons. God. Good lord. Also, do you think somebody would probably comment by now that Wuklamat has an absolutely giant, like, gray woman walking around with her? You'd think that, right? That everyone is suspicious of her immediately because they detect that she has a presence? Or do they think she's just a really big hire? I'm still lost why some people are thirsty for him. You and me both, friend. You and me both. Though, never underestimate FF14 players. People want to fuck dragons, right? Is it that far? Is it that far of a fetch, right? Is that wild? I mean, Tento 01. Yeah, do they think she's just a really big Tento 01? Like, really big? And also gray and has a completely different face and nose? FF14 players are monster fuckers, absolutely. I mean, like I said, I'm not in love with him myself. But, like... What's something I consider sexy in FF14? What monster? You know, honestly, pretty much any of the Void Scent. Oh, what's the one lady? No, not Barbaricha, not her. I mean, she's hot, but she's very humanoid, right? The Four Lords. Maybe. Oh yeah, Garuda. I'd fuck Garuda in a heartbeat. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Garuda, Sophia. Now, Sophia's very humanoid. Garuda's a bit more monstrous. Wasn't there another primal? That was a lot more monstrous. That was a lady. Can't remember her if that's the case. Oh, I meant to talk to Kryle first. Whoops. King Mogglmog? No. Not King Mogglmog. The snake one? No, she's again very Lakshmi or Tsukuyomi. I mean, Lakshmi's extremely normal looking. I'm gonna be honest. Tsukuyomi is less normal looking. I'd fuck both of them, mind you me. But like, they're very like, I'm looking for like monster girls. No one wants to fuck a Moogle. I wonder why. Oh, there was another one. Who? Oh, turtle. Leave me alone. Suzuka in bird form. I think she'd just scream not Hien. What's his name? Matatsu? She'd just scream that guy's name during sex, and that'd be real awkward for me. You know what I mean? Tenzin. Yeah, she'd just say Tenzin's name during sex. I'd just be like, no. Sign from Pharaoh Cirrus? Oh, I'd do that. Yeah. I could get jiggy with her. The problem is that most of the female, like, enemies, she's in the Yuri? She's in the Yuri squad? Hello? Her FC's the Yuri FC. Okay, now, do I remember how to play? Oh. Now she got it. Nice. The Snake Lady's in the reach. I mean, yeah. I mean, them too. Like, I'm down. I was thinking of... There is some other monster lady. Doesn't the story imply that we're Tenzin's reincarnation? Yes, we are Tenzin's reincarnation. I look like a sub going to a fetish party. Oh my god. Athena? Ooh, yes! Yes, Athena. Transformed, though. Yes. That's what I was looking for. Athena, but transformed. Oh, hello there. That's what I'm interested in. Yes. Thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Capybara? I love capybaras. What the hell? How about the tree in P7? Yeah, probably. Forgiven obscenity. I feel like she's Catholic, so I don't know if she'd be down. I don't know if she'd be down. The lady in E12? Yeah, well, no, because she's, like, fused with my daughter. So I can't do that. That'd be weird, guys. Right? I think so, yeah, that'd be weird. I had to find you. I had to find you again, oh my god. Sorry, miss. The butterfly or the tentacle version? I mean, both. Both? I remember how to play this. Evidently not really. Oh, got his ass. Nice. Naomi and Narnis? Oh yeah. Oh, yes. Especially the transformed version, though. Wait, Kaya's your daughter too? I mean, like, Reen is, and so she's dating her, so, like, kinda, right? Zumi's allowed to adopt as many daughters as she likes. Yeah! Absolutely. If Yatola has promised, any deadly creatures venture inside. If you're confident, I will conduct my own search out here. With the Aberkasha, green-hued blue, bring anything matching that description to me. Go inside the cave. Then you take the west half, I'll take the east. There's also the Eden Garuda. Yeah, she's cute too. I just, like, I need... here's the problem. Here's the problem. In being a woman liker. And also liking monsters, right? Problem is, that half the time, you know, anytime you like, you know, you want a lady, the lady is gonna be far too normal looking for you to for you to fulfill that sort of monster thirst. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it doesn't count. Because it's like, wait, that's not like a spider girl. That's just like a lady with big boobs and a bondage fetish. Speaking of, how about that Dungeon Meshi, huh? For reasons. Oh, love Dungeon Meshi. Love Dungeon Meshi. Love Phelan. I would do anything for her, much like Marcel. Oh, I got it. Huh. Yeah, this is just some girl with extra bits. Exactly. Yeah, Phelan's great. And also quite monstrous looking. So that's pretty cool. Right? We'd love to see it. Delicious and Dungeon Meshi. Love Dun Meshi. So good. Been on that train for fucking years, and I'm so glad people are finally appreciating it more. Anime really help with that. This is really the best manga / anime adaptation I've ever seen. Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Shine very brightly. Thank you both. Yeah, I could gush on and on about that, but I'm in a cutscene. So I'll save it for after. You would have been happy to know that we're putting things right. Truth be told, a good friend of mine was meant to be the festival leader for this year's Iahana. Big storm hit, he did not survive. Told me to carry on in his stead. That's why he agreed. Wuklamat's, despite your initial reluctance. Yes, hard to hear, but she was right. But I must mourn, I cannot let my grief consume me. Her words made me realize the path to my recovery, our recovery, already laid out before me, and I will walk it for myself and for my friend. Hell yeah. Thank you for sharing your story with us. Please rest assured that we've taken your plight to heart. I'm certain our companions are procuring other materials as we speak. Everything will come together and the Hanu shall host a splendid, uplifting festival. That we shall. For that, let us return to deliver the Abraxia to Wookiee Ivu's waiting hand. Whew. Let's go. Did I ever get that other Aether Current? There's like another one I saw, wasn't there? Are these lily pads? Oh, hell yeah, dude. There's one nearby, though. Yeah, like Dungeon Meshi's like adaptation is like fucking phenomenal, which you would expect out of a studio like Trigger, and you'd also expect it out of somebody like Ryoko Kuo, who takes a very hands-on approach to all of her stuff. Oh, you motherfucker, you're probably up there, aren't you? God, I bet it is. Blech. It's not. I'm saved. Yeah, I'm really excited for the second season too. It's gonna take them a bit, but I know they started working on it before the season even ended, I believe. How true to the manga art-wise, while also being distinctively Trigger? Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I heard that Trigger was animating it, I was like, that's a really good matchup, honestly. They do a really good job. Right, both adapting works and like putting their own spin on it, and Dungeon Meshi's just fit really well for that too. Their type of sort of zany comedy and like intense like action scenes and stuff. And also the Yuri, of course. Studio Trigger loves Yuri. Loves gay stuff. Bird. I understand how people being Miss Farcell being a thing. Homophobia, compet. The usual. I guess I could have teleported here. I thought it was here. Whoops. Long walk. A general dislike of women. You know, all the usual culprits. Oh, that's right. It's that bracelet's on my wrist. People deny Yuri even when it's written on the screen. Looking at you, Bandai. Of course they're gonna miss the most heavy-handed subtext. I mean, yeah. Yep. You're not wrong. Like, you know, if people are gonna be homophobic, they're gonna be homophobic. They're gonna see what they want to see. Just sort of how it is. I did see a recent thing on the topic of Witch of Mercury that was kind of funny, where somebody had said Southeast. Somebody had said Witch of Mercury, and specifically Sulamo, the ship, right? The girlies are kind of like it went something along the line of it. It's kind of like a conservative Asian like parents to their gay daughter, who they only begrudgingly accept because she's like a doctor and makes them a ton of money or some shit. I don't know if I'm supposed to be over here. I don't think I'm supposed to be over here. But there's an Aether Current, so I'm gonna go grab it. There it is. At least the Nindos have their wedding rings. Yeah. Man, I wouldn't want to be traveling today. God, wouldn't that fucking suck? Unless you're in Southwest. Apparently, their stuff is still working. But yeah, Jesus. Maybe we shouldn't put all of our eggs in one basket. But yeah. No, I mean, honestly, I'm not too broken. I've said it before, but I'm not like too broken up about like the Sulamo stuff because it's so like obnoxiously clear and true and canon within even the confines of the show. It's like I don't need some studio executives to tell me yes or no. Like, it's very clear what everything in the show was trying to do. So, still sucks because like, you know, but it's not gonna like ruin my enjoyment. Oh no, they literally do, which is why, like, I find any random guys in suits to be saying or releasing statements thereafter to be utterly pointless, because what are they gonna do? It's already done. It's already done. Like, it's done. You can't change it. It's done, and the show has done what it did, and you can't change it. So, yeah, it sucks, but like ultimately their opinion just doesn't matter. The show hasn't changed. Right? Nothing has changed. Just some guy after the fact was like, I don't know if I like gay people. And that's it. Right? Like, nothing has changed. And yes, I agree, Nomad. It's just a good idea to ignore them. Or was as productive as ours? I'm too far to stop now. Lifting the wings must go on. We just got back ourselves. Did you find any of the stone we needed? It's the third promise in our mighty swings. We've come to collect some of the suitable logs in the Okapoyo. What about the Abraxia? Whew. Excellent samples. Good quality, too. At this stage, you're likely to surmise that the lifting the wings encourages the crops to grow, but not exactly how, eh? Well, you're in for a treat if all goes to plan. The results should be spectacular. you're crafting these pieces on the float, I could use an assistant verse in the arcane arts to enhance the Uyapoyo's conductivity. I'd be delighted to help. Then should head back to Okahanu. We'll join you at the float once the work here is complete. Yippee! Let's go. Go ahead and wait by the float. Hanu. Nice. No, you're not wrong, Nomad. I love the music too. I mean, every X-Pack has great music. I'm just enjoying it. This feels really a spectacle to behold. Oyopoyo was a trial in and of itself. First, Wakivo criticized everything I did, then suddenly yelled, "I've spoken to the third promise, I must punish myself," and then proceeded to slam his head into an Oyopoyo tree. Oh my god. I must punish myself. Bonk, bonk, bonk. And I'm sure Wook was like, dude! I told him not to worry about it again. And it was like stuffing on a candle. He's an odd one, that's for sure. As we've seen the pulls, the new eye, now we just have to wait for some feathers from the twins. God, he's funny. I love him. We get some rest before the excitement begins. Not the gossipers. Whether by the float is not the third promise. Promises are true. She's trying to complete the feat of reeds by reviving Iahana. Festival is a prayer for healthy crops, but does she honestly believe that will be enough to save our harvest? Second promise, meanwhile, barely glanced at the fields before leaving Okahanu together. Maybe we asked too much of our young claymates. Nah, he's gonna go get something, I bet. I wouldn't be too quick to count Kona out, but I might overheard that he's muttering by the reed something about what needs to be done. Let's know. Perhaps we're gonna see one of his innovations firsthand. Gonna like deploy fertilizer. That sounds like Kona. One look at the reeds was all he needed to think of a solution. Be that as it may, our own solution is nearly ready. Indeed, as soon as the others get back, our long-awaited festival can begin. Hey guys, do you have reeds? Or feathers, I mean? Took some doing, but we managed to gather competitors to vie for the title of the Winds Chosen. The winner was only too happy to donate his feathers. You should have seen it. He called forth an incredible gust that sent his feathers sailing for miles. We had to turn ourselves, but it's more difficult than it looks. Poor Ernville twirled in the air for a moment before landing at his foot. I am a gleaner. Magic is not part of our training. Yeah, Alfie and Alice got to do the fun part of the quest. For us, we bought the wooden gemstone replacements crafted by Wook Evu. All that's left is to attach them. Has it been decided who will ride the float? Papa was the guest of honor last time I was here. I remember being surprised they could even lift the thing with his hulking weight on top of it. Rider must be a personage of great esteem, which is why an invitation is usually extended to the Dawncer. This time, however, I have another in mind. Oh, who is it? Our beloved Iahana, the lifting of the wings has only been held because of you and your companions. Thus, do I nominate you, Buklama, as our guest of honor. Oh, me? This bone won't make me seasick, will it? She's so kitty. I don't think so. Then way, Anchor. I can hardly refuse a request from one even more enthusiastic about the festival than me. I'd be delighted to ride your float. Oh, this is so cute. Thank you, Oklama. I have roles for the rest of you as well. We'll be carrying the festival float in a slow procession towards the Kazanaki? Kazanaki? The sacred likeness of the Kijahihi? Ihi? Is a scone. I'd like to clear the path of dangerous wildlife so the procession can move along unimpeded. And consider it done. You expect me to sit still until Wokevo has finished the float? Let me come along and help you with the clearing. As you know, I'm not much for fighting. I'll stay behind and assist Wokevo with the repairs. Well, if you aren't sure where you need to go, the path I spoke begins at the south village and branches off to the east. I will lead you across the bridges of the Stride of the Sun. And we shall see forth to clearing it end to end. Trumpet. We're done. Dash your monsters, the float will be as good as new. Happy hunting. Woo! I love hunting. No, I do like how Erinville and Allie razz each other. Alize simply can't resist razzing any stoic man in her vicinity. Time to do what we do best, murder. Hey guys. Everyone's at the ready to make short work of this task. The function says I think it does. Would not be surprised if there's attracting the creatures. The concentration of aether would be irresistible lure. Much work ever was pursue. It is remarkable. Oh. Let's face it, the Kozamaku region. So invigorating that he decided to move here and immerse himself in the culture. Oh. The Nahanu said Kozanaku Key should be down the way and off to the east where the path branches. So something about the bridges and the Stride of the Sun? Anyway, let's split up and get to work. Once you've pulled the threats you can find, we'll meet up back at, Kijahihi. Kijahihi? Hihi? Damn it, raining. No. Jugabri? Hey, knock that off. Knock that up. Don't make me. You don't want this. Okay. Oh, where's your invincible? Why is she so big? Zaram, what the hell? Why did she get so big? Oh, is that that new update thing? Oh my god. You really see the murderous expression in her eyes, and her eyes are also red. No, Eris, I need you to fight this thing. Don't do a little umbrella dance. Alright, we can do that now. Yeah, you can make giant, like, you can make, like, sticker emotes. We're gonna throw bits on. Jeez. It's so scary. Juicy. Excellent. Behold! Juicy! Good. Behold the juice. Oh. Hey, Crya. Well, you don't need to watch over me anymore. Yeah, I was just, you know, just walking by. Don't mind me. The Mega Juicy. Love it. God, Mega Juicy and Sumi. What a combo. Damn, you died quick, huh? I'm good to know Black Mage still does some damage. Bum 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 bum. Bum bum. No 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 bum. I think I still like. Oh. Hey, Lemity. That's one down. She's adorable. But that's a big bird. Oh, I'm walking into a fate. I see. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Leave me alone. Fine. I can probably kill him. He might kill me. Donate award button again. I definitely don't have enough. It was very polite of those people to come help me. Yippee! And there's something I know about FF14 players. If nobody got me, they do. A bunch of people just descended. A lot of people are grinding bicolors. Is there a particular reason, or is that just for like XP and stuff? Well, there's probably some equipment they want to trade the bicolors in, right? Healer rescues you off stage. Something like that. Ah, new voucher mount. Gotcha. This is my kind of busy work. Oh, I'm not surprised, girl. It's a sugar glider. Hey, Sammy, happy Y2K day. Woo! Y2K! Yeah! Like I said, I'm glad I didn't have work today. Ah, you were a step ahead of us. Well, this must be the likeness of Kijahihi. Kijaihi? Kijaihi. The Hano deity of harvest. I was half expecting a flying whale. May have saw an Academia Ander. Oh, that's true. Their sacred images are woven reeds. Yeah, I'm gonna say I was half expecting a flying whale. A whale? A whale of all things. Anyway, this Kiajihi here, and it was worshipped on another continent. The ancient faith was then brought to Tiral by the first Hano. Hano migrated here from another continent, and the two do share a common. Still very fascinating, but should we be getting back to the Linu Hano? He'll want to know if the path is safe for the procession. Right, I need to ride the float. I'll run ahead and tell him we're done here. Silly airs, whales don't fly. You'd be surprised. Meanwhile, in Okuhanu. Uh-oh.
Not sure we heard you right, old man. Why don't you say that again?
Ukul Jaja, if you hurt this man, I'm gonna twist you. Twist you in half like Play-Doh.
As many times as you'd like. The third promise tasked me with repairing this float, and I'll not relinquish it to an uncultured brute like you.
Oh, because he didn't do the greeting.
Much less one that can't even manage a simple greeting.
Yeah, fucking get his ass, dude.
We wanted to handle this in a civilized way, but we're more than willing to kill you.
We have a two-headed problem. Yes, please hurry.
Ervil's like, guys.
She's on her way back already?
Stand back, Wukevu! I will protect the float!
Oh, Linohanu.
Are you trying to be brave, little bird?
I could never have repaired the float alone. Not properly. But thanks to Wuklamat and her friends, we can hold Ihihana again!
Ihi. Yeah, it is. Okay, it is Ihi. Okay. Oh, no.
This is a priceless treasure! And as festival leader, I would die to protect it!
Very well, if that's what you want.
Yeah, look! Get his ass! Get his ass! Go, Kimmy, go!
What? I put everything into that blow.
It's okay, you're not like us, that's fine. We're on our way.
Good. The better for you to understand the gulf between us. But you need more lessons. We'll carve them into your mangy hide until you cry and beg forgiveness.
Get his ass. Nah, I'm gonna get your ass, actually.
Your brilliant plan was to steal the float and take the credit. The so-called blessed siblings are nothing but cheats.
Hell yeah.
Your scorn is sweet music. Come, weaklings. We'll crush you each in turn. Or all together, if you like.
Oh, we're gonna kick his ass. Oh, we're actually gonna kick his ass, aren't we?
Calm yourself, Chosen One. If you fight in earnest, this will end in a massacre. What's more, we have word that our other prospect is on the verge of success.
Ah, no, I want to kick his ass!
Then it would be foolish to expend effort sweating nuts.
Lucky for you. Eh?
Dude, we could single-handedly kick both of your asses.
Ugh, two heads. I see Mamuk still clings to that loathsome hope.
Talk to us, third promise. You're not dying, are you?
It'll take more than that to kill me.
She a tough girl?
So, are we having this festival or not?
Yes!
Smile.
Yes, we are!
Bird smile. Eris smile. Kippy smile. Oh, Kippy contemplation. Whoa, Zeus. The altercations to be inevitable. Came back before anyone was seriously injured. It's the least so he could steal the float, but a coward and a thief. We kept the float in Bukul Jaja's clutches, but gods, he brushed my cell like a bothersome gnat. Let's encounter him. Thankful Elfino had thought to share those link pearls. One thing in my life, poor manners often betray poor character. Oh, thank you for coming to the rescue. Take the float against a two-head. I may not have been there is all. Nonsense. You stood your ground and you bought us time. We needed to make it back. You were incredibly brave. It's true. Bravest bird I know. Click. No afraid Kahana has seen enough death. Yay, no, in the Hanu. Seems like the last one of the quest series. That exciting interlude over, you'll be pleased to know my repairs are finishing well. Before we commence the festival, however, it'd be courtesy to inform the village that Iei Hanahana will be held after all. Go forth and do not forget your greetings. At this stage, I should hope your reminder is unnecessary. Oh, Kali! See, I remember. I love her. Oh, Kali. Hell yeah. I got the distinct feeling that Kona's gonna use, like, science to, like, bolster the crop. Which is gonna, like, technically accomplish the mission, right? And, Wuk Lamat is gonna just, like, I mean, also help, but just raise everyone's spirits to the point where they're kind of like, nah, this counts as a pass. This works. Because again, Wook Lamont being the only one here willing to properly engage with the culture. Right? She's the only one here that actually learned anything about the Hanu Hanu. And you know, Kona's not an asshole about it, right? He's not like Zoral, or Bakul, right? He's not necessarily like them. But Boy didn't even stay here, right? He left to go like fix the to go get the stuff he needs to like fix the problem, which is, I mean, great that he's like taking it seriously, but he didn't bother to actually stick around to like listen to these guys, like understand them, to like know of their plight. You know what I mean? And that's why I think Wook Lamont really is gonna like succeed in all of this, because she's the only one trying to understand the people that she will be leading should she become Dawn Servant. She's the only one trying to understand them, which is, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, probably the best trait any leader could have. It's almost like scientific advancement and culture tradition, but not the aggressive kind. Both have places in a healthy society or something. For sure. Absolutely. I mean, I definitely don't think Kona... I definitely don't think Kona is, like a bad guy, but I do think he's missing the point for sure. I'd love to see him work together with, like, Wook Lamont, and I think they could do some good stuff. I mean, if the two-headed theory is correct, it's possible both of them could become Dawn Servant, or maybe just Wook Lamont and Kona's like one of her advisors or something. He has a very narrow lens in which he views the world. He does. He really does. And for a scholar, he has an interestingly closed mind, right? Kona's got a good heart, but he's not really a people person. I mean, I'd say he's more than not a people person. I agree. But it's like, Kona's not just not a people person, but he is not like I said, he's got a weirdly closed mind where he's open to all these like scientific thoughts and stuff, but he's not really open to like hearing anything outside of that. He's too logical. He's too scientific. He's too removed from people. He's almost like a robot in a way. It's a narrow view of modernization. Yes, exactly, Fem. Like, Kona's only a step or two away. He dumped his wisdom stat. Yes, he did. Right? Kona's only a step or two away from being like, well, these traditions are ridiculous. We need to abandon them, and we need to use this instead. Right? He wants to help people, but I feel like he's a couple of frustrations away from sort of disregarding the culture and the tradition entirely. I get neurodivergent vibes from him. I mean, yeah, for sure. I do too. He's a little fixated, right? But I don't think that makes anything else I've said untrue. Like, I think he's got a good heart. I don't think he's a bad guy. But I think he could very easily become fixated on the wrong thing. And I think he kind of already is. Special interest, Charlie and Tech. Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly, right? And people are like, well, we have these traditions, we have these cultural elements that we like to adhere to, that we love, that we enjoy. And I feel like Kona's just real close to being like, get rid of that. We don't need it. We need this instead. This is better. Right? Reminds me of a gap year, bro. Right, Amphi? A little bit. Yeah, even a Vulcan being more about the cultures the history is given, being completely emotionally detached. Introduce trains to all. It's basically confirmation of neurodivergence. True trains. Yeah, like I like Kona, I do, and I think I do think he's probably got some good ideas, but I do think Wook Lamont's the better pick. I do. Them working together or him like assisting her are probably the best outcome, really, because like. I think something his VA says about him is that he thinks he knows it all when he doesn't, and that's interesting. Yes. No, I mean, that's exactly what I mean when I say he's weirdly close-minded. Right? He's open-minded in terms of, like, I want to learn about technology, blah, 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 but then he's weirdly close-minded on anything outside of that, right? He thinks he has a scientific solution to everything, or using technology, or using sort of these foreign innovations, but he just won't consider that maybe something isn't broken, and maybe it doesn't need to be fixed, right? That maybe not everything around you needs to be changed. Change is good, of course, but there's a reason why cultures have culture to them. There's a reason they exist. And that's okay. Especially something like the Iya Hanahanu. Like, it's a festival, right? It's an important cultural festival. You can't just wipe that away. Like, would Kona's traditions remove that festival entirely? That'd be really sad. Now, I'm never a girl to be a stickler for tradition, just look at me. But there are some things that are good to have, like a holiday, like a festival, you know. These kinds of celebrations, like, those things are good. You have a problem? Well, let me tell you how they do it in Charlie. I learned about it when I was backpacking through Labyrinthos. Exactly, Anthe, you're right. A very important festival, not important enough to remember what it's called. Is it not the Iya Hanahanu? Or is that the name of the village? No, that's Okanu. Festivals bring community together. Yeah, and community is important. Oh, okay. Iya Hanahana. Oh, okay, Iya Hanahana. I think I said that at first, then I changed it to Hanu. So Iya Hana. I was really close. Give me a break. Okali. Hello. Ihihana. Ihihana. If those fixed our fallen friends, we'd be glad to know that Ihihana would soon be underway. Should they want us to honor them with celebration if they lost a turret from us? We'll enjoy the festival with those who no longer can. Nice. Oh, Jesus. These guys are so sad. They really do need a mood boost. Of course I'll be there. Lifting wings is tradition, and a joyous one at that. I'll be sitting here brooding the days away. Give me a moment to get ready. And he was just saying, like, oh, there's nothing to look forward to. That's great. They did just get hit by a hurricane. I mean, yeah, it's fair, but, like, still. Alright. Life feels so empty. I mean, yes, I did. Thank you for letting me know. I'd very much like to attend the festival. Repairs should be finished as soon as possible. Do what to do. Trust me, I saw them. That's a bright ass burb. What the one? Wearing triad mount? Must be. Alright, my boy Wook. I did it. We're pleased to hear their festival is going ahead, I imagine. They're all very sad, but we're doing good. Your turn, and the wings can begin. Yeah, Heaven's Word Mount. I remember the eagles being those.
So few have come.
Patience. Once Ihihana gets underway, no Hanu will be able to resist joining in.
Just so. Ukewu knows well the heart of the Hanu. Have faith, Third Promise, and climb aboard the float. It is time for the lifting of wings.
Right. Off we go.
I love her smile.
Ihihana is a prayer for bountiful harvest, but this is not its only meaning. It is also an exchange of pledges between rider and bearers, a commitment to a long and fruitful friendship.
And that's why the Dawn servant would have been there before. All makes sense.
Listen well, friends! The personage we bear today is Wuklamat, the savior of our beloved festival! Let your shoulders burn, or your feathers fall out, but do not even think of dropping her!
Bird, bird, bird. Bird time. And he rolls his shoulder back.
Ready and...
Hell yeah.
I could get used to this.
I like that little dance.
Will empty bellies stop you from joining in the fun? Come and help us carry the float!
Hell yeah. This is so cute.
Well, well, well. To see the day that Dawn's promise would ride our boat again.
She's like cheering them.
We've not had the honor since you were here, Gulul Jaja.
And they're all dancing.
Right.
Hell yeah.
We've enough bearers now. Onwards to Kozanuaki!
Oh, come on. We can dance too, guys. We're just gotta trail it along.
Watch well, for you are about to bear witness to the true glory of Ihihana.
Yeah, this seems like a magical festival.
The float draws upon our life force, concentrating and amplifying the energy. Keshaihi then receives that energy and expels it in a great burst, where it showers down upon the land to replenish its vital currents.
laser beam birds. Dang. And she's having so much fun. Yeah, this seems like it might help with the reeds, not gonna lie. Fuck yeah, dude! It totally worked! Yeah, exactly, Alfie.
Like a literal charm.
The float really was helping the reeds.
That was amazing! To think that such a thing was even possible.
Hell yeah. They look much better. Much, much better. They're so tall. Taller than me even. Hell yeah. I'd like to take a turn right in the float. What? Looks fun. Don't pretend the thought didn't cross your mind. Fields rejuvenated Hano Hano 2 might finally replenish their flagging reserves of aether. Too quick to dismiss the idea that the float had arcane properties. I think I wanted to believe that no one knew more about the Ihana than me. Turns out there are many things I've yet to learn. And we all do. I told you, didn't I? Spectacular. Not sure what to expect. The festival was admittedly impressive. They're deprived of their usual sustenance. Hunters seem invigorated the moment the festival began. Ihana truly is magical. Should I have left the float behind like that? I was so excited to see the reeds. Nothing to worry yourself. My brother had been swept up by the festival fever. Last I saw, they were taking turns carrying poles on the way back to the village. Please feel free to look over the fields and enjoy the sight of what you've accomplished. She's running. She's so happy.
Some of them still look a bit sickly.
I imagine even the harvest magic has its limits. If the Hanu continue their festival tradition year after year, though, the entire field should eventually recover.
And this is where Kona.
Where does that leave us with the feet, then?
You've got nothing to fear on that account. Our situation could never have resolved itself. The revival of even a single reed would have served to demonstrate your commitment to the task. That you recognized the nature of the float and found a near-perfect solution in Ihihana proves your dedication. What's more, I don't think I've seen the festival produce such impressive results since I was a mere chirper.
See, I think that's why. Okay, that line right there is, I think, perhaps why people didn't recognize the importance of the festival. I think this is the most impressive it's been in a very long time, and she basically just said that, right? since she was very young. Because, like what Christ said, the youth seem a bit out of touch with sort of their traditions and sort of things going on here. So, you know, they maybe feel like they didn't need to put as much oomph into the festival as they could have, especially because probably year over year, the reeds weren't in this terrible of shape. They're just particularly bad because of the storm. So combine that with maybe more of the excitement and the vigor, and people properly repairing the float, and wabam, you have more dramatic results. But also anyone that did know the usefulness of the float stayed silent for the sake of the trial, so that the claimants were able to find different solutions themselves. Exactly. I mean, Zanohali, it seems like she knew exactly what to do. But the point was for them to sort of figure it out. The float's still in good shape from last year. We don't need to fix it. Exactly. Right? They don't understand, and they kind of missed it, especially because the reeds didn't need that much help. Also, the person who was supposed to run the festival was killed in the storm. That too! Right? And they probably would have known more, for sure. I don't think it's that confusing. I really don't. Also, Warrior of Light Aether will rejuvenate anything tenfold. Real. But, like, yeah. Like, I really don't think it's, like... I understand why people might be confused, but if you... I hate to say this out loud, but if you just pay attention to the story... like, I think it's explained. Right. Yeah, the importance and meaning behind certain traditions can be lost due to outside influence. Other fact is the passage of time. You have to work to remember them. Absolutely, Lemon. Absolutely. You're right. And that's exactly what we were talking about earlier with Kona. Progress, innovation, technology has a place, but it cannot replace the things that bring us together. Like the last time it was that powerful was when they carried Gulu Jaja on the float as well. Runar, you got a point. I would believe that. Also, hello. Hello! How are you? I see that you're alive. I miss Runar. But yeah, probably.
It's like all my
and it hasn't, they haven't, like I said, they haven't needed to like have the, sort of the reinvigoration be so strong. They haven't needed that. Certainly could have been framed better. I agree. It could have been, excuse me, could have been a bit more obvious, but I don't know. Not everything has to hit you with the clue by 4, you know?
We have been lax in maintaining the float, diluting its magic, and reducing Ihihana to hollow theater.
I mean, she just explained it even more. Oh, there he is.
Connor!
And she's so happy to see him.
I was delayed by an unpleasant encounter, but it seems I arrived at a good time.
Oh, fucking cool. Did he try to fight him? Yeah, he's gonna repair the... I figured. Yeah.
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
What? You just pour in some mystery liquid and problem solved?
Stagnant ether was to blame for the reed's poor condition. I assumed that was an alchemical concoction which enhances ethereal conductivity.
Yeah.
It utilized the flowing water as an ethereal current, thereby promoting the transfer of life energies.
Yep, Alphino does the science, explains the science.
A method I could not have devised without the education I received at the studium. and the cooperation of my Archon allies.
Mm-hmm. Eris squints.
Archon allies?
Squints.
You see, Lamachi, this is why we need to embrace foreign knowledge and technology. Employed appropriately, they make light work of what would otherwise be arduous labor. There's no need to lug around heavy floats.
You're missing the point, Kona. Yeah, see, this is exactly what I was saying. This is exactly it. Oh, she looks a bit
Well,
cross.
you always were the clever one, brother.
I love chemicals.
Your approach was no less effective, Wooklamat. It achieved the same result.
I mean, arguably it did better.
Indeed it did. And you enjoyed the festival, yes?
I did. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
Having visited your village before, I thought I knew everything about it. As it turns out, I knew very little. About the reeds, about Ihihana. With all I've learned this time, I feel as though I've really come to know the Hanu.
That's the point.
And I like you even more now than I did before.
Promotes understanding and appreciation. Community.
The feeling is mutual. And it's not just you who had a lot to learn either. I'll never look at our float the same way again.
The two of you have exceeded expectations.
Oh, the
Come
Hana smile
forth
too, like
and
their whole
claim
face.
your
Yeah.
stones.
I love them. They smile. She runs up. Is it orange? I love her nails too. Got claws.
5 more to go.
And on to the next.
Kona, you could hang out.
Not even a moment of celebration. That's Kona for you.
Yes, that's Kona.
A third promise? You must join us for Ihihana next season.
Yeah. Yeah, Runar.
As Dawn servant, of course.
Right. It's back to Tulihiola for now. Thank you for having us. I look forward to seeing you all again.
That means Bukul Jaja failed.
These are interesting times indeed.
How interesting. Means Kona probably just socked him.
The concoction was brewed by Kona himself. It's a test vial, but it should contain the same reagents. Good work. We'll use whatever we must to win. For win we must.
I remember reading a tweet from Brazilians talking about how Kona is exactly the kid that comes from studying abroad and learning all the stuff overseas. It's pretty interesting reading that. Yeah, so like the thing I want to say for sure is like we kind of mentioned this already, but now that this cutscene has happened, I was just basically super right about everything that we were talking about earlier. Right? I guess I shouldn't say right. But the game is saying the same thing I am, right? which is like, exactly like Kona misses the point, right? He did help restore the reeds, which is good. And he did get a keystone because he did help. But that, I mean, that is because sort of technology, innovations, things like that, they have a place. They have a place, they really do. But, I mean, I think it's important to note that Zanu talked a lot more about Wuk-Lamat's solution than she did Kona's, right? Kona fixed things and she was like, oh, nice. That seemed to work. Good job, right? But, like, she had a whole speech about, like, the festival, right? And it's because, like, you know, technology, innovations, technology, innovations, sort of these things have a place, and they are useful. You know, change is good, but at the same time, it's okay to have culture. It's okay to have culture. It's okay to appreciate things. We don't need to obliterate it all, right? What was said earlier about like the Native American traditions and stuff like that, I have heard that too. I've seen that with plenty of people, plenty of cultures, right? Like a good example of that, as long as the pressure is not part of said culture, but yeah, of course. What? Yeah, of course. It's okay to have culture. And of course, I'm not talking about like oppressive aspects of certain cultures and stuff like that. I'm talking about festivals and, you know, things like festivals, fashions, language. Language is a part of culture. Things like that. And while, like, you know, globalization is obviously good for lots of things, it does not mean we need to get rid of everything. A good example of this is actually, for real, look at America. And if you want a really good example, look at, like, white America. Not all of white America. There are still definitely, like, white families and groups of people and towns and stuff that actually have maintained a level of culture, right? Whether it's from immigration or their own, right? But there's a lot of people, a lot of white people in America who don't really have a culture at all. Or they have very little of it, right? Because traditions that maybe they would have had were kind of obliterated, right? By either Christianity or capitalism. Those are the big ones, right? Where you see, like, immigrants, you know, back in, like, a century ago, they have, like, a lot more. And you can even see that today in, like, more modern America. Where, like, plenty of immigrants in America maintain a level of culture, and it's cool. And that's why we have certain days and holidays that we as Americans even celebrate, right? And that's interesting. Yeah, I remember some reading a lot of white people's historic culture was erased specifically to form a white America in opposition to black people. I mean, yeah, that's part of it. The whole, like, idea of, like, white America culture is a really complicated topic, a very big topic, but it's a good example for what I'm talking about here. Most public holidays, for example, we do them, but we don't know why. For sure, right? And, I mean, hey, you can argue religion is a form of culture in many regards, or is an aspect of culture, right? And those things, there's a lot of, you know, traditions and sensitivities and things and aspects to them. But also can occasionally obliterate things. Just look at, like, Christmas, right? And how it took over a pagan festival, which is still maintained through a lot of the aspects of Christmas, but, like, kind of given a new paint. On a similar note, as somebody from two completely different culturally parents without feeling connected, none of them made me feel lost at times with them to connect to. And that's a really common sentiment from a lot of people, right? I think that's also why a lot of white Americans will, like, make a big deal of, like, their sort of heritage or sort of their genealogy. You know, be like, oh, like, I'm German, like, you know, I'm, like, you know, mostly German. Or, like, my parents came from Germany, or, like, they talk about stuff like that. There's so many Americans use variation of other people's ancestry given a sense of cultural connection. Yes, yeah, exactly. Right? And that's wise, because a lot of that stuff did exist, but then kind of got obliterated. Like, it just... Right? And that's kind of like, and that ties into the stuff that they're talking about with, like, Kona and, like, Woklamat and Hanu. It's like, it's okay for technology and innovation to exist, but it's also okay for sort of celebrations and festivals and, you know, and culture to exist. And yes, like, I'm talking strictly about the good stuff. Like, we don't need to get into that other side. But, like, that's why it's okay to maintain a place's language, right? How many languages have we lost? And with that, how much culture leaves, right? I mean, that has been a big issue for a lot of places and a lot of peoples. I mean, just, like, look at, like, a Native Americans, for example, right? There's been a struggle to maintain, like, language and stuff, and language is, like, such a big aspect to culture. Which is, you know, interesting. I mean, sure, it's nice that English has become a bigger and bigger language that more and more people can speak, because it does, in many ways, bring us together, but it's also important that we don't abandon things that are important, too. So, I know, I think it's interesting. I think it's very cool that FF14 is talking about this. I think it's very cool, especially because, you know, Tuliolal in general is based off of the Americas. North, South, Central America, right? And based so much in them, and based so much in, like, native cultures. They're doing a really good job of it. They're being very respectful and getting a very important message that likely resonates with a lot of those people. It's really cool. And anytime anyone tells you that, like, some company, especially an Asian company, given recent events with another one, can't respect a culture, or that they don't care, you can just play this game and see that that's incorrect. People do care. They absolutely do. So, good job, FF14. Good job, devs. Thumbs up. Big thumbs up. Big thumbs up. It seems a decent story. He strikes me as a man who likes to keep others at a distance. Yeah. Thanks to the 7 keystones. So far, so good. No Jaja gone, I wonder. Just follow what I mean by other prospect. These Archons of the second promise mentioned could possibly be. Uh-huh. Me too. We need to start it already. Met so many wonderful people. Look, Evo for one. It's a bit eccentric, but everyone can stand to be as respectful of their cultures as he is. And Lina Hanu. Warm my heart to see him honor his departed friend to the Ihihana. And help others do the same. And help but to feel excited. And who else I might meet over the course of the contest. Come, let's head back to Zhablayev Tai. Tai? Tai? Tai. Yippee! Go us. Remember the discourse about how Dawntrail is definitely going to be very racist because Graha ate a taco? Yeah, I remember people saying that. Wild take, but, you know. I was definitely worried too. Not because Graha ate a taco. But, you know, as somebody who lives in America, I'm not necessarily the target, per se, for a lot of these things, but I at least have a bit more proximity than probably some. Because, like, yeah. you know, I'm on this side of the pond. So, yeah, no, I'm really happy things went really well. Like, so far so good at least, unless like something egregious happens later. At least one person going on Hinge Train about tacos and Dawntrail aren't real tacos. Okay. That's fair, Garak. I'm not surprised. Look, FF14 players are wild. Like, especially like FF14 players on Twitter, very wild. In good and bad ways. Now, only so far we have been denied, Graha eating a taco. We're denied our own tacos. I know, we didn't even get to eat the tacos. Sag. A dark day, truly. No tacos for us. God, I want tacos. Sometimes people just want to find a reason to get mad. No, that's definitely true. Everybody was so sure we're gonna be colonized to Dawntrail, making himself angry about it months before release. I mean, exactly what Rose just said. Some people just want to be mad, so they invent reasons to be angry. Like... Taco Tuesday? No, Buckle Jaja make it Taco Tuesday. No! Not Taco Tuesday. I don't know why I was going that way. Jeez. Oh. But, yeah. I'm really enjoying it so far. Dawntrail's great. I'm really liking Dawntrail so far. Moments like this, we can immerse ourselves in the culture of others, only with participation. The new experiences this adventure will bring us. No Zoral Ja was not the Hanu village. A contest like this one is only a matter of time until the playmates are pitted against each other for direct competition. We're not going to pass with Buckle Jaja in the next feat. Even if we do, we need a good start on these challenges. Hopefully we can keep it up. If our intention to save the festival, I feared where it would lead us. I'm glad my concerns were unfounded. Having so large of a derisive group is unfamiliar to me. If she could see me now. Your mentor, which we may encounter later. Look at us! Contest has barely begun and we've already got 2 keystones. Surely even my talented brothers aren't doing this well. Well, we can only hope. Well, congratulations to us! We are officially in the 91 MSQ! We did it, baby! Woo! Hooray! Making progress. Yippee! How long did that take you? I don't know. A while? A couple weeks? Keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold surely means our approach to the contest was the right one. It would be seen by continuing to retrace Wulujaja's journey as presented in this logo. We should find the remaining lectors in turn. Let's visit the Giant's Den. Like Ryle said, the fact that they were searching with this golden city might mean they know something useful. Home of Yakhoi is the upper reaches of Urukopacha. Unless you've been Scaling the cliffs, we'll have to take the long way around to Kozamaku. This route will take us to the Moblin village, which is another important location in the saga. We'll need all the keystones eventually, so it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. Moblins! I love the Gabis. We'll call them the Moblins first, then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Oh. The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. Ah. What are we to do then? There's an alternative. It requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest at the cabins or see more of the city, whichever you prefer. Just to be sure, you'll accept any method of travel as long as it gets us to our destination? Of course! What do you take me for? What do you take me for? Oh, then as your guide, I'll see to the arrangements. It seems we have some free time on our hands. Let us make the most of it. I need to get my axe repaired. Nicked the blade pretty bad when I took a swing at Bukul Jaja. Reminds me, never got around to introducing you to a Ropley, did I? He's the man in charge of Wachu Meki, and a good person to know. Wanna come along? So we're gonna go to the crafter zone. Let's go then. Hell yeah. Oh. Accompany me. Is that a basic baby? Let's go! Girlie's on to town. But yeah, no, to clarify, I don't think anyone was dumb for worrying about Dawntrail before it came out. I think it was very smart, in fact, to worry about it. But I think focusing on certain things was perhaps a bit silly. Like the taco. Just to clarify. I definitely don't think it was dumb to worry about it. Maybe don't trip over random crafters here. Oh, I'm sure there's plenty. So many crafters. This is on to Tea's Tacos. Nimperloni here, the lovely Teasel. They're the best tacos in Tuliola. This place sits at the top with Jablayev, Tia. You say that third promise, but you only ever eat the Brook Evo's food. Oh, Brook Evo's food. Come by mine for a change. Sorry, Diesel. It's been a while, hasn't it? I swear I'll stop by for a bite once the contest is over. Oh, she's making tortillas. Hell yeah, dude. Flagship location. Hell yeah. Choo-choo bourbon. God, I want tacos. Hell yeah. Alright, Rupley. Crafters, they're everywhere. The third promise. How might I assist you this fine evening? Well met, Roleplay. I need a buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Excuse me. It's been shipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, are we? Or something like that. Think you can fix it? Stand amongst Charles' most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask a question. 'Tis child's play. We'll have it prepared for you with 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Tacos, 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 tacos. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? I'm a giant woman. This is Eris, a great adventurer recruited from across the salt. brought her here to meet you, actually, though she might have a reason to visit Wachu Meki Meki sooner or later. Then allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rolepy, a humble representative of the Grand Senate of Trade. Woo! Pleasure to meet you, Eris. I'm like, yo. You, stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. I've seen that man somewhere before. Oh, wait! He was on the boat. He or she? They. Jewelry maker we met on a voyage over. I remember, I spoke with him too. Funjin, Tyne? Yeah, yes, that was his name. I've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? That is to say... no, he ran away. We're no closer to solving that enigma. I wonder if he did use someone to talk to. I say we go ask. Let me know by link pearl if you find him personally. No, I love that too, Esmir. That's cool. Because they'd be here, right? Social anxiety. Don't know of any good Mexican restaurant in the whole city. Damn. I'm so sorry, Zaram. Like one of the best ones in my entire city is like 5 minutes away from me. Pretty great. Pop up side quest too. Nice. Big lady. Big cat lady. Ah, that's fair, Zaram. Score another point for America. No Paul's any good as food? They look nice. Your mom looks nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't have Shark turned on. I knew I was forgetting something today. America will win again, just like a women's soccer team will win the Olympics. You betcha, baby, let's go! You know I'm cheering for him, come on! We're gonna win again, mark my words. And the men's will probably lose, like normal. But the women's will win. That's what matters. Oh, let's go. They made me cook tacos for the first time when he was there. Here. Oh, really? Did you like them? European and Commonwealth countries have ubiquitous Indian places that are Mexican, which is a pretty fair trade in my opinion. True, I mean, there's a lot of great Indian places there, and also in America. There's a lot of Indian restaurants where I live. America in general has a pretty extreme amount of food variety. Introducing Christ to Mexican food was a great deed. Hell yeah. That's good. That you have like gained karma for sure. There's an amazing Indian place like 5 minutes down the road from me. Hell yeah. There's the best one I know of is like a good 15-minute drive, but it's worth it. They that same place actually does, and get this too, the same place actually does poutine as well. So they'll do like tiki masala poutine. I mean, they'll do like curry poutine, And they've got like a few other varieties that are like basically like an Indian dish, but a poutine version. Which is wild. It's really good though. I did have it. I had the tiki masala poutine, and that was really good. I didn't have the curry one. There's like a couple others too. I forget the names of them though. It's an Indian place, like a 5-minute walk for me. Nice. That's amazing. I wish. But yeah. Putting cheese curds and fries, right? And gravy, typically. It's like a Canadian thing, but it's like usually like fries, cheese curds, like gravy. There was no gravy on this one because like the tikka masala like was the gravy, so to speak. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it was like a new thing they were doing, and like it was really good. Ma'am, you're beautiful. Yeah, so they replaced the gravy with like the curry stuff. You would assume correctly. Ooh. Ah. There you call me just now. Cries was mentioned, or not, sorry, Sam was mentioning the Mexican food, the tacos that you had made. So I was asking if you had enjoyed them. Love tacos. Tacos are great. I think I told you guys the story of like the time, the first real meal Ashley had when she came here. We got Mexican food. Well, technically they're Latin, I believe, because I think it's a husband and wife duo, and one of them's Mexican, and the other one I think he's Costa Rican. So there's a bit of there's a bit of like quite a bit of stuff. Regardless, she had the burrito tacos, and she cried because they were so good. They mentioned me relating to Indian food too. No, I don't think so. But tacos can move people to tears. That's how good they are. Hell yeah. This was Master Roleplay, but wait, we've met before, haven't we, on the ship? Yeah, I've seen a lot of other rows here, have you? Ooh. You found him? Good, I'll be right there. Why'd you run off like that? Your business with roleplay or not? Please, you didn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. What are you going on about? I beg if you do not ask me to explain, do not. Sorry, but the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. Oh, you're too kind. So be it. I suppose I could share with you a morsel of my misery. What is with this dramatic French man? Before I came to Lyon, I looked at the goldsmith, the most precious jewelry making all of Ouda, the Ashtamis, aesthetics. Well, it started well enough. The days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpiece of my talented colleagues made, my products were mediocre. I lost all confidence, crippling down possessed me, and any veneer of bravado I tried to put on suit cracked forth beneath its weight. Last night I take the ship home to find a fresh beginning of the new stories, yet as you witness the courage to even approach the potential employer, you stand before a man wallowing the wretched of his ill-spent existence. There's just what I need, another overly dramatic Elzen. Alright. You offered a morsel and then served us a full course. That's good. I must have really wanted someone to hear your story. If you like, I could try to give you a few words of advice. Oh, well, then you have experienced my predicament? Or feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? When you put it that way, us back, though. Not me. I'm Muklamat, third promise of Tuliola. Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Oh, of course, you remember the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. What have you? Have you a measure of work against your colleagues and found yourself wanting? Where's the option to be like, no, never? But no, this is good advice. This is where we get to be the mentor. We get to be the wise mentor here. Can't measure your worth of success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exact standards? No, new commissions will be forthcoming. And then what is the point of me becoming a goldsmith? Kiki, no. Looking back, it was my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients. I deeply admired him for it. But of course, striving to be as a great goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft, as he did. Perhaps I'll give this one last try. Thank you for both reminding me of what is truly important. What is truly important? Darian! Hello, Darian! How are you? How's it going? You finished the MSQ, right? I think you have. I hope. I'm alive! I'm glad you're alive! That's wonderful. Hell yeah. No, don't worry, I think I'm the only person who hasn't finished it. The only individual. That's okay though, I'm taking my time. I'm really enjoying it though. Did you like Dawntrail? Also, how are you? Oh, my artwork for me, but Lamau wanted to say hi to your friends. Glad to see you. Good to see you too. I hope work goes well. I hope you didn't have issues with Microsoft or anything. I thought it was great. Hell yeah. No, I've been really enjoying it so far. It's been a hoot. Very fun. Well, there's someone who just started today. There are people you're ahead of. I'm ahead of people? Amazing. Because you're having a blast. I am. It's great. I love Wukalamat. I would die for her. Early access and just got to level 96 MSQ. Fair. You're still very ahead of me, though. I started in early access, too. I just couldn't play much that weekend. It was a really bad, poorly timed weekend, honestly. For Sammy's, at least. Makes me feel better. I'm still not done. I thought you'd love the Femroths. You know I do, baby! Honestly, best part of the X-Pack, I mean, Wookalamat's great, of course, but seeing all of the Femrothgar here, just... beautiful. Amazing. Have been absolutely jamming with it. I need to make, like, a Femroth alt. Either that or use my Fantasia to turn Eris, but, I mean, I don't know. I still like being a big lady. I still like her a lot. So, I don't think I'd have the heart. You got all your muscle on me. I sure do, baby. Just smile on my face at me. Keep killing it, fam. I will. You too. Murder it. Murder it. Oh, thanks, Darian. I appreciate it. Also, the shark. He's great. He talks, too. He talks. You can make him chit-chat. If anyone would be so kind. What'd he say? I'm sure somebody's probably doing it right now.
Women.
That's what he says. He's a little TTS guy. If I didn't do Femroth, I'm living my best life. Hell yeah, Rose. Perfect. But no, yeah, he's a little TTS bot, so he talks. I decorate him for the games I play. I'm also playing like Persona 3, so I have like a little Persona 3 armband and a little Mitsuru doll, right? That I use. But for FF14, he's got a little Wook Lamont, and he's got the Pictomancer hat and brush. Shark is going Pictomancer for this X pack. He's having a good time. Very good. I've got a bunch of other ones too. I've got like a Santa hat for Christmas time. I had a Baldur's Gate. He had a little witch hat. Persona 4. He had the little sunglasses, and a Chie doll. He's great. That's so cool. Love it.
Chat. Welcome Darian Hart to our stream. Do it now or I bite.
He will bite. Little customizable bean. Hell yeah. He also blocks my chat in FF14 right there. Chompers. Oh, Nibblio, watch out. I think his hat's a little too big on him. Probably made it a bit bigger to hide that. There we go. That's probably better. Perfect. Hell yeah. So he hides that box too. Yeah, that is the shark. He is and you could say he represents chat in many ways. He is chat. He's my own little sharky familiar. Matches the Major General. Though I'm pretty sure you know about my obsession with sharks, Darian. So it's just a continuation of the addiction. Sorry, Eris, I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, glad to see it. Fonchiton is giving himself another chance.
Mother, what do you think of that handsome rascal Nomad?
I think he sucks butt, and I think he should get a shorter name. The Wandering Nomad is a mouthful. I'm not gonna call him like WN. I guess I could call him Nomad, but that's dumb. Alterali? Just call him Baka. WN sounds like an old TV network. Real! He's actually got to talk with Rob. Let's go. Yeah, the WN does sound like a news channel or something. Nomad News. That's where Nomad gives us the news. But he never does it in the same place twice. Get it? Because he's a nomad. A wandering nomad. You guys got some pretty wild horns. WMIP, a Womad News, like a portmanteau of their name. I can see that. It's a cute dress. You know, Viera is so pretty in this game. I'm even sure he is the same man. It was kind of you to come, but needed where I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fongenton. I'm a goldsmith from Ulda from faraway Eorzea. This is a bold request, but you should continue practicing my trade here and watch your Meki, if you'll have me. I'll use this opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Oh, consider yourself hired. Watch your Meki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Yes, of course. Must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. Oh no, but I was all that helpful. Before you were, and had you not come to speak with me, I would not have had that much moment of much needed self-reflection. Smile. Stress. The arrangements have been made. Come see me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. I know it's a detail that's existed forever, but I really love that the characters that have ears atop of their heads all reach up to touch the link pearl there. Right? Like so. It's a nice touch, especially because they're not weird where they have ears down here and up here. It's like they actually have ears, right? Yes, just like a Tom Scott video. Absolutely. When you behold the sublime touch of what you make artisan. Oh, it's sharp and as deadly as the first day I held it. Thank you. Next time. Good luck to you, Fongeton. Let me know if that doubt creeps back in. I'd be happy to talk you out of it. See, this is why Lama T is the best. I love her. Should head for the harbor. I don't want to keep Aaronville waiting. Enjoy bringing others. Nomad, don't do vor in chat. We've had this conversation before. An earrings on the stand online. Maybe common troubleshoot. Probably described. It's a game mechanic. Most alternative measure of travel is. Also like airship, right? Examine the little saga. We should do a pace. We should come face to face with me with the enormous Yuk Boy. Old summoned and tower over in the hulking Kulo Jaja. Oh, Wayne was making me hungry. I tried to talk from Jablalia TV and on teas. I didn't prefer teas so spicier flavors. Oh no. Remember the secrecy. What's this big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. A barge? Is that a manatee? What is that? That's a Onoti? She'll be guiding our boat upriver. It is a manatee! How do you know she won't thrash about and sink us instead?
Oh, the huge manatee.
Oh, the huge manatee! They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause you any fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas, now manatee. Relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We're thankful to have an animal expert as our guide then. it'd have to be my old nemesis, another boat. I mean, that's why he asked. She pouts. Well, I took you for someone who was up to the challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when we were fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of the Kozama drove these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. I also see little use in Terrell now that there's peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remain. I consider it dirigible. Pilots warned me that updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said you borrowed one, yet there appear to be several in the water. Oh, there he is. Oh, Kona! She's so excited to see him every time. He smiled at her. That's nice of him. Namati, traveling up the river, I presume? Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystone already? Can't believe how well you managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. My own entourage with me since the beginning. There they are! I knew it! It's the Blowjob Brothers! Tancred, Oriange, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, same as you. The Blowjob Brothers, damn it. You can never trust them. As much as I heard the incomparable archons during my time at the studium, as soon as the contest was confirmed, that I'd better recruit who better to recruit to my cause. I contracted the scholar who arranged introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They would be his assistants, most both proven survival skills and a mastery of the arcane. Alright, Arianche. Thus did Thancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrate on technology, which our people could readily use, such inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Knowing you two, I expect you've had your other reasons for accepting the job? A few. A nation like Tuliala spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Ever have we striven to preserve peace, where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course. We made sure we were working with before agreeing to the endeavor. He's even more opaque than Ariange at times, but surprisingly... But that's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Muklamat are vying for the throne. Kona's entourage, does that mean you've resolved to defeat his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win the contest for Kona, even if it comes to competing against our own comrades. Not compelling. We tend to hold nothing back. We expect you to do the same. Oh, well, we won't disappoint you. Iris is like, oh, I'm gonna kick your ass. I thought you were taking a boat. Even if you had been forced to travel on water, those will be doing the same. I'd rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. Oh, they're gonna try to mountain climb, alright. It's true, I can't stand boats. That must mean Bukul Jaja and Zoral, not fun company. But I trust the route Urnville has chosen for us. Won't be the first time I thought Thancred, true? Won't be the first time I've won. I think the handling the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, it may be difficult keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away as far from the boat as possible. I wonder if this is gonna... Is there a 91 down here? Don't answer that question. If there is, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, there totally is. We shall remain in the deck and stand guard. Though it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Urnville, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. You need to put my pitamancy to the proof. And I'd take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Then Kryl will stand on guard with Eris. She's so determined. God, Eris, you're beautiful. We'll keep Baronville company, then. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alphina. Thank you. If a fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of here. I shall endeavor to provide aid wherever it is needed. I can do that as well. I should cover most eventualities. Get your gear and board the boat when you're ready. She slaps her face. Oh yeah? Oh yeah. Let the hunt begin. Ah, yep, it's the dungeon. Okay. If I could have mentor Conan the etiquette of bisexual manhood, I would not be surprised in the slightest. Sounds like them. God. It is slightly interesting that Y'shtola's just not there. Were they like, you were in the patch content, yeet. Don't need to be in the story. Like that does surprise me a little bit, not gonna lie. Like you'd think she'd be here or something, right? We're at risk, but I wonder how the other planets are planning to travel. Instead of debating the dangers ahead, we have to contest to win. When someone's in the boat, we're going to fight, nowhere to run. Prepared for all manners. We forgot the opportunity to see how their training has progressed. Yeah, okay. Can she do intrepid?
Let's get to it.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
I won't let you down.
Okay. No, so she can be a DPS too. Okay, that makes sense. And so can Alphino.
I won't let you down.
But Kryl can only DPS.
'Twould be a pleasure as always.
Let's get to it.
I love that. Kryl came here to fight and no one's gonna stop her. Wooklamat being a DPS warrior is kind of fun. I like that. Light party. Of course, Bukul Jaja. Alpha DPS also a sage. What does he have in there? They sure love their, like, mobile bard, like, mobile dungeons. Zerl Jar, oh gods, is it Bukul Jaja? Alice's like, oh fuck, is it this guy? Who else is on the river right now? We have company. God. I love just like, oh fuck, is it Bukul Jaja? Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait, is it? There it is. I had to find my fire 2 button.
not escape this! Back off!
That was a very dramatic thing to say, Alphino. There we go. Oh, probably should use that. Oh, fuck, I did it wrong. Ugh. I got a new mouse, and the mouse has different buttons. And previously, all I used was my old mouse, so it's been a little tricky to get used to. Oh, Alizé's fighting them down there, nice. Rain, it seems. Okay. Hey, asshole. He was waiting for us. I'm not surprised. Fucking Uncle Jaja. This dude is just like a professional asshole, I swear.
You'll not escape this!
I am eagerly awaiting the time where he somehow becomes baby girl, though. To mostly everyone's dismay. I keep hearing Luoklamat go, "You're mine! You're mine!" It's very cute. Oh, Jesus. Afraid of a fair fight? Yeah, forever if you make it that far. Damn you, Bukul Jaja. Clean our boat is a cowardly move. I don't know, we're losing speed. We command impunity like this. I have to pull up in the bank. Bukul Jaja got his way. Going anywhere to make repairs. This is right over line. We'll try to catch up with you later. Okay. Loosh. Fucking Bukul Jaja. Help me out with the thing? Whatever you need. What the hell is that? Why are we fighting the Giga Manatee? The Greater Manatee! The Prime Punity! Tis the mother of all punity. Exactly. It's huge. pulling everything. Oh. Oh, come on. Damn it.
We mustn't hold back.
Oh, Alpha Note. That wasn't Alpha Note. Unity flop. Oh my god. You fucked up that jungle for sure. Oh, I took out you. Song of the Punity. Oh my god, Wook, girl. Oh, whoops. There we go. Pending boots. Yippee! Like Lamont really said, black mages adjust? I made these things attack you with total impunity. What's a man here? Mine shaft? Whatever it is, the path leads onwards. You betcha. What the fuck? Inuyokatmatu Widowmaker? That's a terrifying name to have, friend. Why is that your name? This dungeon is pretty. It really is.
I have you.
You have me, Alphino? Well, I have your mom. Oh, right. There we go. Didn't have the target marked. Friendship hug. Overwatch. And we all know you don't craft. What does that mean? Oh, Overwatch is in Widowmaker. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that.
Take that!
Sure, we need more Gabus. I agree. I fucked it up again.
Now I'll show you.
There's always a Gobu. Oh, hey, look, we have the power to climb up ladders now. Oh god, we're all inside of each other. Watching, waiting. Where's the Terrell Gabu? Gabus are. Hey! Hey guys! What strange happens is have some misfortune befallen thy vessel. Yes, apologies, friends. Seems you won't be taking the long way around. That crid! Such cheek! To find another route. God damn it. Fucking Thancred. He knew what he was doing. Oh no. It's slimes. Metamorphosis. Oh. The fuck? The fuck? Oh, this is horrifying. What the hell? Eris, why you look like that though? They've copied our forms. Sure have, it's horrifying. What the hell, dude? It's horrifying and cool. Yeah! For real! What the hell?
Remember Pepsi Man? Now you have the Mountain Dew family.
Not the Mountain Dew family, too. I love that the big one turned into Eris. That was very fun.
Hold still.
Fucking Mountain Dew family.
There!
Take that! Get in time. Up we go. Dizzy Fate's Perzo was a sane decision to rake up ores. Sorry, cries. Oh, Drowsy. This is a Gabu. This is a sleepy Gabu. Can't simply sneak by, can we? Not likely. This is just a sleepy Gabu. What are you guys talking about? Little dude.
That's a Gabu! Definitely a Gabu!
There!
Wait, you're right. Yeah, that's a Gabu. Everyone's like, where's the Gabu at? He's right here. He's sleeping. Oh, I don't know if I like that. Watch where the roots are facing? Yeah, seemingly that's a good idea. Okay. Jesus. Okay. We're good?
You mustn't hold back.
I'm not trying to hold back, Alphino. This is a little tricky. I have to move, and I'm a black mage. Don't you see the problem in this, son? It's a cruel treatment, really. Oh, no. Mimics from before. Oh, there's a giant cryo. They're copying us again. Oh, fuck, they're wrong again. It's 5, not 7. And this is 7.
Try this!
There we go. Unsurprisingly, I have sympathy for the sleepy guy. Nah, that's fair. I think you're allowed to, for sure. Hi, Redbeard. How are you? Why are you so eat? Like how they're getting bigger. Alright, Kral, if you're not gonna take it, I am. Woo! Another victory. Out of the tunnels we go. Hell yeah. Goo from a Gooboo. They're gonna Rip Van Winkle your ass. Oh no. Also, hi Tom Nest. How are you? So I'm in fact kind of tired though, just because I'm getting a case. That's a little bit high. That's fair. The sleepies. Well, I am sorry for attacking your sleepy brethren. Oh, that's right, these horrifying tomatoes. Forgot those things existed. That's true. I am pretty adorable. It lets me get away with various crimes. Very useful. Would recommend. Oh my god. Are those crocodiles? Hey, look, I think there's, I think you've got some interesting fauna over here. Creatures were killed, some kind of territorial dispute? Or Zoral Jaw here. I could see it.
Back off!
He's here being a big jerk face. Probably target this one first. That's Fallout Florida. You know, a Fallout game set in Florida would be pretty interesting. Not gonna lie.
Now I'll show you.
That would be a pretty nifty looking Deathclaw. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh no, what are you? Oh, what are you? Oh, what are you? Oh, I don't like that. God, what was that? Some species of Ayakin? Gods below. I hate it. I don't like bugs. That was a Fallout monster if I've ever seen one. For real. Oh. Fallout game going from Florida to Louisiana would be sick. I always thought like, because wasn't it Van Buren? Wasn't that supposed to take place in like New Orleans or something? I feel like a New Orleans Fallout would actually be kind of sick.
Hold still.
Don't think they'll do it, but, you know, it'd be fun. A girl can dream, right? Takes place in, like, a flooded New Orleans? Yeah, no, exactly. That'd be really cool. Like, 'cause I think Van Buren was supposed to take place there. Like, I feel like there was a canceled Fallout game that was supposed to take place in New Orleans. New Orleans. That's what I'm saying too. Can you imagine how nuts their version of Disney World would be? Honestly, no, that'd be pretty cool too. I mean, they kind of did that already with like Nuka World and like Fallout 4, but like it'd be fun to see like a theme park zone or something again. I would not be upset. But yeah, like someplace down south would be fun. That would be a cool zone. Cool idea. What remains in Anchorage? Oh damn it, I did it again. Ugh. Good on the VOD. See you, Zarim. Thanks for hanging around. Big appreciate it. We're gonna fight the bug, aren't we? It's gonna be the big bug. What a conveniently shaped boss fight arena. I don't want to fight the big bug. Why does he kind of look like the Emerald Rep, an apex predator? Apollyon. I hate it. Ravana would be disappointed. FF10 boss theme mixed with the Dawntrail theme for me. I was gonna say it's got FF10 vibes, for real. Anyway, banger. Oh, I love the piano track. That sounds like Endwalker. The like piano there. Interesting enough. We've got pumas. Oh.
Hold still.
Hitting them. Everything's. What? His wing beats? Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. Yep. Alright, we're just gonna try that again. Uh-huh. That opening sting is just like the FF10 opening sting, for real. Alright, try this again. So he moves, good to know. Oh, fuck. Did I get, okay, well, I'm alive. Good to know. Much faster now, looks like it. Worms. One thing after another, sure is. Cycling forearms? Alright, sir. Oh, okay. Jesus. Okay. My ley line. Oh, no, I did it wrong again. I'm in trouble. Oh, that hit me. Okay, well, I was right. I was in trouble. Okay. Alright. That's gonna nearly kill me. Still alive. Barely. Okay, let's see if I can do a better job of it this time. Guys, wait up. Wait up, this mechanic's a little confusing. Okay, well, I lost the 2 stacks, but I got hit by another. Oh, fuck me. Kryl. Jesus Christ, that almost killed me. Okay, you know what? Actually, let's just do this. The tornado mechanic really said, "Hey, Black Mage, suffer." Yep, sure did. Love that they got rid of the run back on deaths. That was nice. I wasn't expecting that. Good shit. Wasn't this or something similar to an FF10? The boss monster? Is that what you're saying? I believe. Oh, High Thunder, because I leveled up. Right. Yeah, that's the new Thunder stuff. Yippee! It's more damage. Cool, it's just purplier thunder. Wow. Who's got ahead of us now? That's the biggest bug I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that monster was pretty sure that monster was an FF10. Like a boss. Get used to that. I've been used to that since like Shadowbringers. I'ma be real. The game has been very mean to Black Mages for a long time. Especially Endwalker. God, Endwalker had a lot of new shit. That's so pretty up here.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
Hey! Everyone all right?
Oh, they fixed it. Rainbow behind Eris gay. Confirmation of homosexuality. That Flamatine, her Queasy's coming. Oh, and now we're going up by the... Okay. I know where we are, I think. Or I might not catch up with you. Caravans who traverse were dug by the Yokoi in their search for gold. Remnants of the excavations can be found throughout the region. I appreciate the lesson. Oh, wise guide, are we landing this boat anytime soon? Oh, she's seasick. He's so concerned. Our journey is almost over. Proof of that, you need only look ahead. Why this lantern's flat? Is that where the moblins are? The mobbies? Also impressive enough from a distance. It's almost too much now. They're very pretty. Late game FF9 I mean. Oh, am I thinking of FF9? Oh. Oh, Lamenti. Poor girl. Oh, it's so pretty and colorful here. I love all the trees. They're so pretty. Need some Dramamine? No, no more boats. Oh, are you? Oh, you're not all right. I should be surprised that even if she was, even without the nausea, we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That'd be a welcome respite. Need the strength for a short walk, Diplomat? You can rest along the way, too. Oh no, not the sad moment. Damn it all. Promises me to lead from the front, not mule and moan like a sick kitten. Aww. Oh, Clement. Ignore me. It's an as you're talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on, I'll follow. Very well. But if I might say one thing. Just because you're a promise or claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You didn't bear the burden alone. But please, don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. That's how the real party should be. But, Trial, Time for Mentor Eris to step in. Leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. You as well, Eris. I've always believed that this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Sleepy. I love her. I want to hug you so much, Wooklamat. I really do. Oh, hello, Logo Skipper. What? Well, a little unfortunately, though, we got a shimmy shake. That dungeon was a bit longer than I expected it to be. Unfortunately. It was a good dungeon, though. It was fun. Get me back into the swing of things. My mouse, though, is, like, fucking me up a lot. That, and I honestly haven't, like, done a lot of, like, fighting in FF14 lately. I should start leveling some stuff offline. That'll probably help me get used to it. We will certainly pick up with this next week, though. I believe Thursday evening. Gonna be another evening stream around 4. I think is when we're gonna be tackling this stuff next. So look forward to it. We'll have a plenty of time. Plenty of time. In the meantime, though. Oh, I have Lancer then. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. How was I gonna say? Yeah, Persona will probably be Monday, and I think Thursday is gonna be for FF14, at least next week. So that would be my ideal schedule, all things considered. But work is a pain in the butt sometimes. But I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Big appreciate. Hope you had fun. I'm really enjoying Dawntrail. We're level 91 MSQ, and honestly, it's been fucking great. It is, if it continues to be this good, it is probably going to be one of my favorite X packs. Will it beat Stormblood? I don't know, it might. It honestly might. We will have to see. But we're going to go raid Paige, buddy of mine, playing some Silent Hill 3, also Final Fantasy fan. I'm sure many of you know them. I have to go to D&D like right now. I also have to pee, so doing both at the same time will be kind of hard. But I will see you guys Monday. Take care of yourselves. Discord socials, AO3 too, for those that are interested. For all my stuff that I've been doing there lately. Love you all. Take care. Give Paige a wooka wooka. So, goodbye.